There's a moment in your bones when
runs this way, 45, 50, Carolina territory, jumps going to town, 10-5, touchdown, yeah, chubby time. He's gonna take it to the house and score right now. Got a man, McKenzie, did he catch it? Yeah, touchdown. Fry, onside kick, recovered by Godwin. He's going to run it to the end zone.
Well, that's one way to finish right there.
The kick is in the air, and it is good! Dogs win! It is intercepted. Mo Smith got it at the 32. Mo Smith to the 25, near sideline 15. He's got blockers, 5, end zone, touchdown! He's got a convoy, he's got to go! McKenzie, touchdown! 20, 50, 10, 5, touchdown! He's hit from behind on a blitz. Ball out of his hands, scooped up by Carter. Touchdown! Touchdown, Isaiah, right over the middle. Oh, touchdown! I don't believe it. He blocks Nick to the end zone. Touchdown! They don't get it. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown! Is in the air. It is good. Dogs win. Kirby Smart All Access is presented by Georgia's Own Credit Union. Bank, borrow, invest. Also brought to you by Georgia Lottery. Closed captioning of Kirby Smart All Access is brought to you by your local Toyota dealer. Let's go places. This segment of Kirby Smart All Access is brought to you by Nissan. Proud supporter of college athletics. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Innovation that excites.
This is what you did all the work. This is what you did all the off-season conditioning. This is what you did all summer. This is what you did all camp. 28 practices. You did it for tonight.
I guess a few words would be unique. New experience for me and really exciting. And a lot of new relationships with a lot of new people. I've had a lot of good experiences in that Georgia Dome, so it was great to be back there and feel like you're the home team, because obviously we had a great fan base, great turnout for that game. It was really like an extra home field advantage. But I really just felt special for the group of men that I'm a part of, and to represent this great university, and so many people are so proud of it, and to be part of that just makes you feel special in and of itself.
Toss sweep to Harry, and the freshman takes the pitch. 15, 10, 5, get in the end zone! Now being pressured, runs out. Marshall will bring it down at the 15. Toss back to Chubb. He runs this way, 45, 50. Carolina territory, Chubb's going to town. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Chubby time, baby!
When you open with a really good opponent, you put a lot of emotion into that game, and you put a lot of time and energy into it, and to come out on top and beat a very solid football team in UNC, I think that it shows the preparation that was there for the first game was good, and that we had some kids grow up in that game. We had a lot of freshmen play in that game, so I think that's a great showing for us, and we look forward to opportunities to open in those kind of games in years to come.
Now it's time to get one on the Sanford Stadium turf. The Bulldogs and Thibodaux, Louisiana's finest, the Nichols Colonels, are on the way next.
Being at home for the first time, being in that atmosphere, and I think the expectations for a lot of our freshmen were they thought that they could just go out there and play, and a lot of our players, when Nichols came to play and played really well, and we struggled offensively to move the ball and do some things.
Going to throw it deep to the left, and it's picked off by Dominic Sanders. Out of the pistol, boom, what a play. Trent Thompson, Eason pumps and throws. It's caught at the 45. There goes little McKenzie down to the 50, the 45, the 40, the 35, the 30. He got a block downfield. He's going to take it to the house and score right now. Touchdown, Isaiah McKenzie.
To come out on top in that kind of game, it was almost relief at that point, because the game had been so tight. But I think our kids learned some valuable lessons through that. Well, I always like road trips. I think guys are able to focus more, less distractions. You get away a little earlier on Friday, so the mindset changes, and you feel like it's you against the world every time you play in the SEC. Every time you play on the road, it's that way.
It's the SEC opener for number 16 Georgia and the 1-1 Missouri Tigers as we return to Faurot Field at Memorial Stadium for the third time since the Tigers joined the Southeastern Conference.
The atmosphere was great. It was nice, cool atmosphere. It was night, hard-fought game, and the kids never quit.
Goal to go on the 6. Play fake Chubb, handoff McKenzie, end around into the end zone, touchdown! Eason looking left. Now there's Payne. He's open. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Christian Payne. Drops back on the 30. Throw over the middle. It's caught. And McKenzie, I think. Yeah, touchdown.
You know, it was a game that they came back in and had a 2-minute drive, kind of a signature drive for Jacob. And that was a special win for Isaiah to make that play at the end of the game.
Empty set. Eason, shotgun snap, he backs up, throw over the middle, he's got a man, McKenzie, did he catch it? Yeah, touchdown! Touchdown Isaiah, right over the middle. Eason lobbed it up right towards the goalpost, and McKenzie caught it, and he's being mobbed over the back line of the end zone to our left. Nissan, proud supporter of college athletics. Shop ChooseNissan.com. Innovation that excites.
Coming up next on Kirby Smart All Access.
Keep pushing, believe that we can win the game at all times, and I really believe this unit believes that, and they'll compete to the bitter end.
This segment of Kirby Smart All Access is brought to you by Academy Sports and Outdoors. The right stuff, low prices every day.
We went into a really hostile environment with going to Ole Miss, which, you know, all of them are, but these guys had just played Florida State and Alabama and had 2 tough losses in which they were up on both those teams.
Georgia's first trip here in 5 years. The Dogs have won 10 straight in the series. It's been 20 years since Ole Miss last beat Georgia.
That's probably one of the most disappointing ones. There we were, an opportunity to be on that stage and play against what at the time was a very formidable opponent and had played in some really big games, and we played our worst game, there's no question, in that game.
Georgia will run it with Harrion. Eason will throw. It's caught by Javon Wims. It was a 19-yard run by Sony. Here's Harrion getting a carry. Harrion to the end zone. Touchdown.
You know, and playing on the road in that environment. And I think the kids still learned that they had to fight. They fought the second half. We got to play a lot of guys in that game and grow up. That experience will pay off sometime down the road when we get another one of those opportunities.
12th play of the drive that started back on our 21. Handoff Harrion. He runs in there, finds a hole, gets a touchdown. Yes.
Today, the undefeated Volunteers of Tennessee against the once-beaten Bulldogs of Georgia.
I do want to give credit to Tennessee. I think they've got a great football team. They're a very physical football team. And they're a senior-laden team. I really believe they won this game because they were more disciplined than we were. Undisciplined players, undisciplined decisions will get you beat.
He's got Hurd wide open down the seam. He got busted in the end zone. We pick up the ball and we'll take a knee.
Sick way to end a game. You want your team to take on the identity of the coach, and I certainly think that's one of our staff qualities and organizational qualities is in the weight room. We're never going to give up. We're going to keep fighting. We're going to keep going, keep pushing, believe that we can win the game at all times. And I really believe this unit believes that, and they'll compete to the bitter end. I think I found out actually after practice on Thursday that the game was not going to be Saturday. It was very unique because it was kind of a rolling deal and changed. So here we are with a hurricane, and it ends up being Sunday, which was unique. Our players stayed in a place that was not a traditional hotel, and just shows that if you go with the flow, most of these kids played in different routines in high school, and they could adjust, and they handled it well.
Today, what you get done at the line of scrimmage will differentiate what happens out there. This is a game today played in the line of scrimmage.
They lost some of their fan base. It was not exactly the same atmosphere that you experience sometimes in South Carolina. But I thought our kids managed it well, and the toughest thing was coming back that night and getting back really late and trying to prepare in what would now be a short week to get ready for the next one.
Academy Sports and Outdoors. The right stuff, low prices every day.
Coming up next on Kirby Smart All Access.
Defense and played good, not great, not where we should be, but we were able to get the ball back for the offense. The offense was able to possess the ball.
This segment of Kirby Smart All Access is brought to you by AT&T, mobilizing your world. It's homecoming at UGA. The colors, the weather, and the atmosphere are spectacular today as Georgia faces the Vanderbilt Commodores here this afternoon at Sanford Stadium. The Commodores, although winless in the SEC this season, have made their opponents sweat. Georgia would prefer not to perspire so much here today at home.
Our kids understand. They had a really tight game with Vanderbilt the year before. Vanderbilt plays teams really close. They got a very good defensive football team, and their offensive unit has improved tremendously throughout the years.
Drop back on the 29. Here comes pressure. Carter's going to get him. About a 22-yard try here for Blankenship. The kick is in the air, high between the pipes. Play fake. Eason wants to throw. Wide open in the end zone. Nona, touchdown!
You know, we were unable to get it done that game. Very disappointing at home, and it was another tight ball game. And you better get used to that in the SEC, because more this year than ever before, there's parity. Anybody can beat anybody on a given Saturday, and it's not the Vandy of old. And if you don't prepare enough and you're not ready to go out and execute, or you give them things, and I really think when you look at the numbers of that game, inside the numbers, it's staggering that you can lose a game when you have 450 yards to 160 something, but it shows you the value of special teams. They punted the ball all the way over us and through us. We had a kickoff return where we started on the 3, and then we just basically had some really bad possessions and couldn't overcome it with a team that's well coached.
Well, the Bulldog Nation has once again migrated to the Georgia coastline in northeast Florida for the annual pilgrimage, highlighted by today's matchup between the 4-3 Bulldogs and the 5-1 Gators. Play fakes and rolls to the right, looks downfield, is picked off. Dominic Sanders picks it off at the Georgia 47. Oh, here comes pressure by Baker, and he will sack him.
Yeah, it's hard anytime the teams make you one-dimensional. It's hard to be successful, you know. It's frustrating because I really thought we'd be able to run the ball in this game. I thought we could move them up front and get a little movement and get the thing started. And there were glimpses, a couple runs in there where we run power and Nick hits it up in there, but nothing consistent. And when you can't run the ball consistently, it makes you one-dimensional. They fought hard. They got no quit in them, and I'd be shocked if any of them did. And I think we just got to fight smarter, you know, not necessarily harder. We got to fight smarter and help them out.
You are looking live at Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky. The Cats have won 3 SEC games in a row. Georgia, on the other hand, badly needs a victory just to stop the bleeding.
Well, I thought offensively we expanded some things and were able to open some things up. And to be honest, Jacob played better. And we got in a rhythm on defense and played good, not great, not where we should be, but we were able to get the ball back for the offense. The offense was able to possess the ball. We did a nice job in turnover margin throughout the year. So when you do those things and you're able to get a quarterback to convert some play, make some plays for you on 3rd down, you're able to have some positive outputs.
Eason with a play fake, sets up, throws, deep route down the middle, and there is Wims, a diving catch. I think he caught it. We're tied at 24. This for the win. There's the snap and the hold. The kick is in the air, and it is good. Dogs win. AT&T, mobilizing your world.
Coming up next on Kirby Smart All Access.
Listen, we love you.
This segment of Kirby Smart All Access is brought to you by Hyundai, proud supporter of college football and loyal fans everywhere.
Love the way you play on Saturday. More physical, more dominate. You dominate your face. You own your box today. You ain't got but 60 plays at the most. Each one of them. You strike them, you strike them, you strike them, and you just keep striking. Because if you do that, man, you'll break their will. You understand? You gotta be more dominant up front, and we are.
Down and 10 for the Tigers from their 25. Snap to White. He will throw, and it is intercepted. Mo Smith got it at the 32. Mo Smith to the 25. Near sideline 15. He's got blockers. 5. End zone. Touchdown. Touchdown. Smith with a pick 6. In the victory formation, Eason takes a snap. Here comes Auburn. He's running. He touches a knee down, and the clock hits 0, and that's the ball game. Spoiler alert, Georgia wins it 13-7. They knock off the 8th-ranked Auburn Tigers. Georgia became bowl eligible last week with its upset win over Auburn. Now the Dogs want to build on those 6 wins with 2 games remaining in the regular season. Today, Georgia welcomes the Louisiana Lafayette Ragin' Cajuns out of the Sun Belt Conference, a team that has produced a 4-5 record this year. It's a bright, sunny, cool, and windy day in Athens, but perfect for the Bulldogs to try to get a little bit better here in the 11th week of the regular season. Dogs will run it with McKenzie. He's got space on the far side. He's inside the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown. One play. Gonna hang one up for McKenzie. Catches it at the 18. Breaks 2 tackles to the 25. McKenzie across the field to the 30, to the 35, 40. McKenzie on his horse again. 40, 35, 30. He's got a convoy. He's got to go. McKenzie. Touchdown. Eason, play fake, throws it into the end zone, caught by Nauta under the goalpost for a touchdown. Snap to Eason, back on the 42, he's got time, he's looking, now he throws it over the middle, and it's caught at the 45, Chubb's off to the races, Chubb 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Nick Chubb, all the way down the near hash for the score. Some of the seniors today that will be playing their final home game here at Sanford Stadium.
It really hurts me to have 11 or however many seniors out there, senior day, and guys that are scholarship guys headed out, and so many that meant so much to our program, to not be able to send them out the right way. Sure, that affects me and crushes me, but I also know what we've got coming back, and I also know what we're going to go out and recruit in the positive direction this place is headed. I feel it. I talk to people out there. You're in the homes. They know we played a lot of young kids, and those guys are going to be better players next year than they were this year.
2-1 touchdown. Sony, big hole up the right side, waltzed into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia. On the near hash, throws to the far side, wide open McKenzie at the 1. He makes the catch and gets across the goal line. Touchdown, McKenzie in Georgia. McKenzie in motion across the formation, hand it to Chubb. Touchdown! 3.5-yard burst at right guard and right tackle.
Can this group stay hungry, or is this group going to be satiated and say that I'm complacent? I think that's the biggest fear of a coach, is to say, it's not what you've done in the past, it's what you're going to do in the future. And this group can be special if they understand they have to continue to work to do it. I did love the growth of these young men, especially that freshman and sophomore class. I mean, I watched with my own 2 eyes guys grow up and become better players through playing, through practice and playing. And get to watch that. I think that maturation process gives you confidence that you know things are headed in the right direction.